The Second World War was a global conflict that lasted from 1939 to 1945. It was the deadliest and most widespread war in history, involving the majority of the world's nations, including all of the great powers. The war resulted in the deaths of millions of people, including 6 million Jews who were killed in the Holocaust. The war began on September 1, 1939, when Nazi Germany, under the leadership of Adolf Hitler, invaded Poland. This led to Britain and France declaring war on Germany 2 days later. The war quickly spread throughout Europe as Germany conquered much of the continent, including France, Belgium, the Netherlands, Denmark, Norway, and much of Eastern Europe. In 1941, Hitler broke the non-aggression pact he had signed with the Soviet Union and launched a massive invasion of the country. The Soviet Union, led by Joseph Stalin, fought back fiercely, and the war on the Eastern Front became one of the deadliest conflicts in history. Meanwhile, in Asia, Japan, which had been rapidly expanding its empire, launched a surprise attack on the United States at Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941, pulling the U.S. into the war. The U.S. joined the Allied powers, which also included Britain, the Soviet Union, China, and numerous other countries. The war continued to rage on multiple fronts, with major battles taking place in North Africa, Italy, the Pacific, and Eastern Europe. The war saw many devastating events, including the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki by the U.S. in 1945, which led to Japan's surrender. The war officially ended on September 2, 1945, when Japan signed the Instrument of Surrender. The war had lasting impacts on the world, including the formation of the United Nations and the beginning of the Cold War between the Western powers and the Soviet Union. In the end, the Second World War resulted in the deaths of an estimated 70 to 85 million people, making it the deadliest conflict in human history.